They really are sitting on it. Barnsley have done everything but score. It's Barnsley 0, Reading 1.
Oh, a late goal at the K-Com, Derm Tanner.
Hull 2, Fulham 2, Gatman, Kamara again. It was coming, a lovely little death finish for a wonderful short passing move, Arsenal-like on the edge of Hull City's area. Hull City 2, Fulham 2.
Won 5 of their last 7 to Chris Wise and the Vitality.
Bournemouth have won it surely late on. They've scored with 2 minutes to play. Ryan Fraser has his second, but it's via the chunkiest of deflections. And there are scenes of pandemonium inside the Vitality Stadium because how the Cherries needed this goal and potential victory. They haven't won in 8. They were destined to spend the rest of 2017 inside the relegation zone. They might start the new year outside of it, thanks to Ryan Fraser. Bournemouth 2, Everton 1.
Sam Allardyce facing his first defeat as Everton boss and another goal at Stamford Bridge. Mike Williams.
5-0, you didn't think we were done there, did you? David Zappacosta with his first goal in the Premier League for Chelsea. The Spaniard, the Italian I should say, just curled one in. It was a fantastic shot from about 25 yards out, past a despairing Jack Butland who dived to his left. Game, set and match, Chelsea at the Bridge, 5-0.
On that Bournemouth goal, who's claiming that? Is that on goal or is Fraser going to get that?
It's hard to see because contact is so close. It's hard to see if it was actually going to go on target. But...
Jagielka won't want it, will he?
No, he won't.
Definitely not.
Will not want it.
Definitely not.
Fraser will. We'll give it him.
But in terms of the fight against relegation and what we were saying about Eddie Howe for the first time in his managerial career in the Premier League, slightly under pressure because he's lost so many players.
Definitely, and this is a great example of the way that Bournemouth just plug away at what they do. They play, they try and dominate possession, and you have to respect that they'll keep that style no matter what position in the league they're in.
Wow, this is just unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Goal at Vicarage Road. Robin Cowan.
I don't believe what I am seeing. Swansea have turned this around. They've looked toothless the entire game, but Luciano Narsingh has put Swansea in front. It was a free kick, not cleared properly by Watford. The shot came in from Dyer, parried by the goalkeeper, and Narsingh was there, the first man on the scene to turn this around. Swansea heading for their first away win in 8. It's Watford 1, Swansea 2.
Well, we're just looking at shots here now of Marco Silva. He is absolutely furious.
Oh, he's just standing there, shaking his head. I don't think he can believe that he sees his side 2-1 down. I mean, they were given a decent account of themselves. I mean, when Swansea scored, it was like a lifeline just to get a point out of the game. And now to be...
It's a snatch and grab because Watford have been very comfortable all game. It's a very, very bad mistake from Gomez. He's palmed it straight down the middle of the goal in the 6-yard box, and the lad's got an easy tap in.
It's hard to see if they're all offside as well. I couldn't even see. There were so many players rushing out, a load of Watford players rushing out, and Swansea players going the other way. It was very difficult to... It's been a very messy goal.
But fantastic spirit from Swansea City to hang on in there.
Great start for Carvajal as well. It's exactly what he would have wanted. He would have wanted to create a spirit, and there's no better way of doing that than scoring in the last minute, isn't there?
Yeah, what about the celebrations as well?
I know, I mean, you can feel the tension in that game. You know, what it means to those Swansea players to get that goal and get 3 points today.
Two massive goals for Bournemouth and for Swansea on latter stages of the game.
And do you know what it does as well? West Bromwich Albion currently bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Let's go to Anfield. Amy Barber.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a nasty injury to Clavan here. It came Leicester have been allowed really to come back into this game. They've been firing balls into the box. Carries went to punch one and we had to go through his defender to get to the ball. Clavan is now back up on his feet and running off to the side, getting some attention. So it looks like he'll be okay. But a bit of a stoppage here in play. But Liverpool will really shoot themselves in the foot if they let Leicester back into this one.
And to St James's Park, Vicky Sparks.
Where it's full-time, Newcastle 0, Brighton 0, and boos at the final whistle from some of the Newcastle fans. They were fairly loud as well. Yes, it's a point. Yes, they end their 5-game home losing run, but they really needed all 3. It was a game low on quality. Newcastle had a couple of penalty shouts turned down in the second half. Dwight Gale had their best 2 chances of the match. A shot on the angle saved in the first half, and then a brilliant save from Ryan to deny his flicked header in the